get some money. Every day we blowing gas. Every day we in the mall. Every day we blowing cash. I do this every day. Every day I do this shit. It's just an ordinary day. Every day I get some money. Every day we blowing gas. Every day we in the mall. Every day we blowing cash. I do this every day.
What's going on? It's Flight School TV. It's your boy Tello. I'm here with some of the most prominent in the city right now, bro. Introduce yourself.
What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kicks. So I am a Chicago sneakerhead, Chicago Jordan collector. I wanted to start my YouTube channel to put on for the city of Chicago. A lot of people out here with huge YouTube channels are in LA, Atlanta, and other places, but we didn't have anybody representing the city. So I appreciate Flight School for having Unbreakable Kicks out. This is what I love to do.
Hey, this is Sneaker Dad with 2 D's at the end. I am from the suburbs, so I'm representing the white 40-year-olds out there that are still into sneakers, that have been doing it since the 90s and still have a passion for it. I love what Flight School is doing. I love what Unbreakable is doing. Love what all y'all are doing. So it's an honor to be on this today.
How y'all doing, man? Young OG, YUNG_OG, free bands on Snapchat. Man, you know, we've been doing this for a while. We're putting on for the city, you know, trying to put everybody out there, put everybody on the map, let them inform what we're doing. You know, rock with us. Everybody up here doing big things, so look out for big things coming.
What's going on? I go by Vab, the artist. Also locally out here in Chicago, I'm a custom artist as well as more so like a contemporary artist too. But sneakers and collecting sneakers is what got me into doing shoes and customizing shoes anyway. So this is right up my alley. I definitely really appreciate the opportunity to speak with everybody and learn more about what everybody's got going on too.
Most definitely appreciate all y'all coming out. And pause for the call. Y'all see us all dripped out.
Come on now.
The flight on.
Oh,
Man.
yeah,
You know
they
how
gotta
we doing
represent.
it, man.
Gotta represent.
We at Sneak Peek, man. Y'all know this annual and shit, but y'all know how we doing it, man. We out here. So let's get right into it, bro. How do y'all feel about the apps in the sneaker world? Like as far as StockX, Go, shit like that. Like, y'all feel like it's a good thing, a pro or a con to the sneaker game, as far as people been saying they got fakes and like it just gives anybody the opportunity to sell a shoe. How y'all feel about that?
I want to start because I done talked about this, man. What I feel about the whole StockX, you know, Go, it has its pros and cons, like you said, Tello. You know, the pro of having a StockX or a Go is for that 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid whose parent can afford to pay, you know, retail for a Jordan. So most of the time, right now, you can get recent release for the low. You can get it for $130, $120, and it just came out a couple months ago. Now on the con end is really on people who make money doing this. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to resell a shoe, it's hurting me because we got 12, 13-year-old kids over there that know how to work a smartphone and can go pick up a pair of Jordan or Travis Scott's and think $50 is money. So I'm about to sell it for $50 when myself or Yogi, we know we can get it for at least $500 in Chicago. So everybody been using StockX. So in a sense, it kind of hurts me and Yogi, but if you got that clientele, it doesn't hurt you. If you already built that name brand, it doesn't hurt you. But if you new trying to get into it, it hurts, you know?
I know from my angle, it's more so a plus because a lot of times I'm looking to supply shoes for my clients. And if I know I can get a shoe at more so a consistent price, because eBay, you know, that kind of bounce around.
Yeah.
You might find a shoe one day for $200 and the next $250. But with StockX and Go, at least for the most part, a lot of times shoes will stay in the same price range once they hit it for a couple weeks at least. So I know I can give people more realistic quote, and that kind of makes my job easier.
I'd say with the apps, I mean, it's pros and cons, like bro said, you know. It gives access to everybody, which is that's a pro at the end of the day. But it could be, you know, a curse at the same time because, you know, like he said, you got kids that want to, you know, get $40 real quick, and the shoe may be valuable, the shoe may be limited, you know. So, you know, us as resellers, I am a reseller. So us as resellers, you know, I'm gonna probably buy that shoe. I'll buy the shoe from the kid, hopefully before he busts it on StockX. as far as, fakes and whatnot coming through, I have heard it, I have seen it.
Yeah.
So I think they need to do a better job if they want to, be a major thing in the brand or in this culture. You need to make sure fakes not coming through. Fakes is coming through, beat up boxes, shoes that's worn, whatnot. You charging a high price and undercutting us as resellers when, you're not doing your full job, and we take this, very serious.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, so I come from the perspective of I'm not a reseller, right? So I kind of like it because I can get some shit that I missed out on for a really decent price, and it kind of levels the playing field because like something like Suplex, I can compare all the different prices out there, and I can know that I'm getting, making an educated purchase. And honestly, on the fakes, I mean, shit, fakes has always been out there. Fakes has been out there since since before all the apps. So I mean, yes, it's definitely more avenues for the fakes, but for me, as somebody that's taken L's left and right, it's really kind of nice to have these apps, and some apps better than others, but end of the day, it helps me hit all y'all resellers or just make a more educated purchase. So I'm okay with it.
I ain't gonna lie,
Pre-order
I'm
is key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-order is key.
All right.
Got you locked down.
All right.
I'm hit or miss with the shit because I always take L's. So it's like, after so many L's, you just be like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna go for what I know.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta pay the price. But my advice to everybody out there as far as fakes go, don't spend real money on fake shit. So moving on.
Right.
Let's talk about how y'all feel about Adidas. How y'all feel about Adidas, bro? Because it's like a war between Kanye and Pharrell as far as popularity goes. So how do y'all feel?
I think both of them have become watered down.
Yeah.
And reason why I say watered down is because when Kanye said, and it's watered down to us, it's watered down to Tello, Unbreakable, Yogi, it's watered down to us simply because it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was to a point where you had on a pair of V2s or you had on a pair of the V1s, you was that guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, anybody can get them now. Anybody. So Kanye sitting at the crib happy. We sitting at the crib like, damn, man, like.
At the end of the day, I don't like walking into a venue
what's going on?
and 4, 5, 6, 7 people have the same
Oh,
shoe
it's
on that I
ridiculous.
have. I don't,
Ridiculous.
And that's why I began to steer away from the whole Adidas side. One, because I found myself just doing it because, like I said, I know how to get them. These other people don't know how to get them. So since I know how to get them, I'm gonna get them, and I'm gonna just stun it. Not really liking the shoe, but just because I know how to get it. Now, as far as the Pharrells, I like the Pharrells better than Adidas. I like the Pharrells better than the Yeezys, but now it's to the point where the Pharrells are just starting to become watered down also. So it's just like, man, keep something, not necessarily limited, but keep something for the people that really do this. You know what I'm saying? For the culture, man. It's just like they getting paid, so they don't care. You know what I'm saying? We just like, man, it was back in the day. You had on a pair of Travis Scott's 5 years ago. Oh, that's $1,000 shoe.
Right.
$1,000 shoe. Them red suede, them blue suede came out last year. That's a $600 shoe back in 2010. But now it's so watered down, bro. It's retail now, man.
I can't keep up with all the colorways and shit that comes out. I mean, they got what, 3, 4 more colorways of Pharrell's coming out now? I mean, it's like, oh my, I can't keep up with it anymore. I would say I never really fuck with Yeezys too much. I'm a little too old for them, I think. But I think I almost, a couple times I almost pulled the plug and bought some Pharrells. So I would say, honestly, prefer Pharrells over Yeezys. They both are getting way oversaturated, though, in my opinion.
They definitely too watered down. As far as, making them accessible to everybody, I think that kind of, it hurts the culture because it's something about chasing that shoe, that you want that's limited, and when you get it, you have that feeling. Now, you chase that shoe, and not only are we chasing that shoe, you going up in the price. Like, we paying a premium price for a shoe that everybody can get. That's kind of watering it down. I don't really, I don't rock with that. As far as who winning, I think they both rocking. I think they just need to, come back and tone it down a little bit.
Chill out a little bit.
Now, from your perspective, like you being a customizer, do you run into a lot of Yeezy and Because to a lot of people, that's a precious shoe. They don't really want nothing to happen to it. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, I mean, so from a sneakerhead perspective, I actually like it. Because I remember when Kanye first switched to Adidas, his main thing with Nike was that they didn't let him produce as many units as he wanted to. He wanted as many people to, be able to wear a shoe as they wanted to. So for me, it kind of helps weed out people who are buying the shoe just for hype and people who are buying the shoe because they actually like it. So from my perspective, I like it. I like that it's a little bit oversaturated, so it's kind of funny to see a shoe like that be that accessible. And I do believe over time they will have releases that are more limited and still give you that feel. But overall, I like it from a custom standpoint. It allows me to have more bases. Because at first people who were probably scared to use it, since it's so accessible now, they won't think twice about sending it to me to get custom work done.
I didn't even think of it like that. But I know y'all at home, they seeing me look back. We're going to take a break because we got a dope ass event going on now. We're going to take a break. Let's
Shout out to
what's
Sneak
going
Peek.
on. Yeah, Sneak Peek is going on.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back, motherfuckers.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Matthew Delashman. I am the CEO of Black Child Clothing. Please follow me on Instagram at Black Child Clothing. Follow me on Twitter at Black Child Co. That's C-O. Visit my website and shop with us, blackchildclothing.com. You are right now tuning into the Sneaker Festival. And shout out to Flight School.
All right, we back. It's remarkable that we all landed in the same spot, too. That shit is amazing. Hey, so, all right, look, check it out. In 2018, a lot of heat shit came out. What do you think will have the biggest impact as far as 2019, 2020, and beyond? Like, what's gonna still be one of them shoes that, man, I gotta get that motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think?
Bread toe.
Red toe?
Bread toe all day. Reason why I say it's gonna be the bread toe is simply because let's look at the track history of Jordan 1s, okay? We've seen shatter backboards when they first came out. It went up, it went down, now it's a $600-700 shoe. Bread toe is gonna fall in that same category, and especially the little sizes. Like my sizes, I had like 3 size 11s. I just popped them off. And theoretically thinking like I should never pop them off just yet, simply because I know in 2 years that bread toe gonna be sought after. It's gonna be sought after. A lot of people to this day, not me, but a lot of people like the bread toe better than the OG bread. And you gotta remember that we got a new generation. We got a new generation. This generation now does not mess with OGs. They don't mess with no OG. All OG colorways have set. But you throw in some new colorways, they gone.
Yeah, that's kind of tough, bro. Because it's like a lot of people don't know the history behind a lot of these shoes. But like, why they being so young. Man, if you a shorty and you at home, look up Jordan and all his shit. Like, go to a Michael Jordan mixtape. There's plenty of them on YouTube. Go check out what was really going on.
You got it's like I said, it's that damn age. It's that LeBron age. Yeah. It's that Kyrie age. You know what I'm saying? Their parents grew up watching Jordans, but they didn't grow up watching Jordans. So it's like bread toe. I'm giving y'all that. It's gonna be the bread toe.
What about you, OG Sneaker Dad?
All right, Para 1, Para Air Force 1. First of all, I fucking love everything Para puts out. I really love what they just put out, and Paras seem to keep value fairly well. Like, I don't see it jumping up and down that much. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna go with Para 1s.
I'm gonna go on the same board. I'm gonna go with the Air Max. I'm gonna go with the Witherspoons. The Witherspoons over time, that's gonna be a valuable shoe. You know, it's gonna be one of a kind. I think he gonna have other releases, you know, where he branches off of it, but nothing gonna be like that OG, that first one with that bottom. You know, even the Para kind of has the same bottom as a Witherspoon. You know, so I think just that whole look, that shoe is gonna be one of the ones you're gonna have to double back.
Yeah, that Sean was tough, especially because they brought a lot of them 97s back this year too.
I need them. They over there. I need them. I said I'm going now with them too.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to the Tyler's. The top people sleep on the Tyler's too.
Yeah. Look at I'm trying to plug. I got the Tyler's coming out. All right. After that, now
let me get,
chime in.
My bad. Because I actually got 2.
Okay.
So more so like an honorable mention. Number one that probably that'll probably hold its value is the Pass the Torch one.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's a
so
Jordan
up,
1.
bro.
But nobody has it.
It's so terrible, man.
So
Let me shoot.
those already going for $1,000 depending on the size.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Super
We
lemon.
be out today. I looked on Suplex,
Super lemon.
900,
G-Ball?
1100, 1500. For them joints, I'm
Half
out.
of 13.
That's what I'm saying. Those, because it's so few pairs, those probably gonna stay high in 2019, 2020. And to me, the Cactus Jack 4s will be one of them shoes that people slept on now. But 3 years from now, when you can't get it, I think the price is kind of gonna skyrocket.
Don't let that dude win a Grammy, bro. It's a wrap.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, those are going to be. I think those will be steady. Those will be.
Yeah,
the
those
Pass the
tough,
Torch
too.
scares me because I saw those homage to homes 2,300 pairs only in Chicago go from over a G to $400 now. So
Yeah,
I'm.
they got two versions.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's
but
'cause it
with
was
the
watered
numbered
down.
pairs are only 2,300 pairs. That's fucking nothing, man.
Yeah.
Some people got more pairs of shoes in their garage than 2,300 pairs. I mean,
It got watered down once they did the worldwide drop, and especially since it was no difference. It was just like if you remember that Ferrari 14. Remember they said it was going to be a
Yeah, it was
Chicago
Chicago,
release,
and then it was a
and then it was a regular
worldwide.
release. That Chicago joint was going for $500.
Yeah,
But it
so-
was kind of a difference. I think one of them
That's
was
a good
darker
They
and
say
red.
that, bro, it was the same shoe.
Because I was working at Champs when they came out.
I was working at Finish Line when and we got them in Champagne. I'm just like, bro, I just spent 500 on these, and now we get them. It's the same shoe, so the value went down on. But I feel like any shoe that has a origin, and then you have predecessors, or you have succeeders, like that Travis Scott. That's when they come out with them new colorways. That blue one is gonna skyrocket. Bro. That blue one is gonna skyrocket.
I believe so too. All right, let me ask y'all this, man, because this is a real touchy subject with a lot of people. Even myself, I don't know how I feel about this. About the hype beats. Do y'all feel like they help or hurt the culture? Now, before y'all chime in, let me tell you how I feel. I feel like the hype beats is really what's keeping the culture alive. Like, because people that's like really in the game and really know what's going on, it's a lot of these shoes we won't pay this, that, and the third for. But the hype beats, gotta have it, 900. Here you go. Like I feel like it's a love-hate relationship. How you feel, bro?
But by that person really wanting that shoe doesn't make them a hype beast though.
And that's another thing. Like what's the hype beast?
Yeah, hype beast is such a tricky word to use because y'all know me. I'm Jordan down, but I got on a pair of the Off-White Prestos. So
does that
because
make
does
you a
that
hype
make me a hype beast since I'm rocking these and it's a hype shoe? I feel like what makes you a hype beast is specifically going after anything that's hype. Anything. If the shoe is not hype, if the shoe is gonna sit, I don't want it. I don't want it. Now you can say that person is being different, or that person is being unique. He don't want to be like the next person. But if you only going for stuff that instantly sell out, instantly got any kind of name to it, hype to it, you don't want it. He got games. It's a hype shoe, but it's sick. So I would consider somebody hype beast because they want that shoe. But if they like, I don't know nothing
They
about
want
this
that
shoe.
shoe, they a real
all-
sneakerhead.
But they don't know nothing about this shoe.
Exactly.
But since you just hyped it up to me, like that's the best shoe in the world, I gotta have it now. That's a hype beast. Bro.
So like, let's just go on Instagram. All you need to do is go on Instagram or Twitter, look at a shoe that has been posted, and look at the comments. And if the dude says, "Is it worth getting it?" What's resale on these?
That makes a
That's the hype
hype beast.
beast right
That
there.
question
That's
right
flat out
there.
hype.
That's the hype
that
beast.
It's
question
either you
right
like
there.
it or you not.
So that right there.
That question right there. What's the resale value?
And you see it all
now,
the time.
especially if they're not a reseller now. But even a reseller will already know that. They know that.
Either
So,
I
yeah.
already know that or
Yeah.
I already want the shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I was a sneakerhead before reselling anything, you know, so I know if I want the shoe, I don't care if 20 other people don't want the shoe.
Yeah.
If I want the shoe, I want the shoe. If I got a fit to go with it, I'ma rock with it.
Yep.
You know, that's gonna be my style, that's down my lane, cool. What defines a hype beast? I mean, that's all up to, you know, who you're talking to, because I think that's just a definition that's just new. I think it's been hype beats that was in the 80s. When everybody wanted shell toes. They wanted
that was
shell
just
toes.
cool,
Some people
you
was
know
rocking shell toes because Run DMC or, you know, whoever had them on. They weren't rocking them because they wanted them. They was just rocking them because of the hype.
And that's a good example too right there. And you can say if you want to take it that deep, we can say the motherfuckers that was robbing for the starter jackets and shit back in the day. That's hype beast overload.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't even control the shit no more. You gotta take a motherfucker down again. That's a real hype beast, man.
I wasn't part of that era, but my dad specifically told me of a time he literally seen a guy get killed over a starter jacket.
Yep.
And me growing up, I'm like, starter? I'm like, don't nobody rock starter.
So I'm
no
40,
more.
all right? I'm fucking old. I had a King starter jacket when I was in junior high, and I could not keep that shit because I was getting threats every single day that people wanted to take that jacket. I'm not kidding you. I kid you not. The King starter jacket.
That's crazy.
I thought it was fucking amazing. I loved it. I thought it was cool. And then I got scared because I couldn't take the thing off because either people would take it from my locker or I couldn't keep it. So that's kind of like an OG hype beast, I guess.
OG hype beast.
But hype beasts today more so they kids.
Right.
And I feel like
but
today's
I
hype
was in
beasts
junior
kinda help
high.
the game because kids don't know the history of the shoes anyway.
No, they don't.
So they have the hype behind it. That's the history now.
They help it for, I'd say,
help
the
for the
resale
dollar amount,
for the dollar. They
Yeah.
boost the
Right.
economy. They hurt it for the OG sneakerhead that wants his shoes just to put on. He doesn't want to pay that top dollar. He doesn't want to compete with a kid that just wants a shoe just because there's hype.
Yeah.
And their parents will probably spend, $800, $900 on a shoe that costs some of them for 180. Look at the UNCs for example. That's an OG one. It's an off-white one. We know the value or the retail of it. We know the value of it now. Right.
So with that being said, man, hype beast, we appreciate you. We love you. Stay around. We need you. Hype beast.
I don't want to seem like a grumpy old man, but
We gonna get them happy. We gonna get them
it's
happy.
all right. It's all
Hype
right.
beast, when y'all see Sneaker Dad, plug them in, man. But this is what we gonna do. We
I
gonna
got a
step
15-year-old
away. We gonna step away right quick. They got a dunk contest we finna get into. Let's see these motherfuckers put this bitch in the hole. No homo, man. Let's get it.
Paul.
We'll be back. Contest was amazing, goddammit.
Oh man! Through the legs, man. J.R. Riley.
I did the 5 footer.
All right, let's talk about Don C, man. This is a touchy subject with a lot of us from Chicago too, but we don't want to publicly go on record saying this, that, and the third about the Don. But how do y'all feel about Don C with these $400 blank jerseys? Where you could go get the swing, man. Same company, $130. Like
This is what I'm gonna say. So the blank jersey, right? At least open up the avenue. I could put my name on it. I can customize that jersey.
You can go to Nike.com, bro, and do that for $140, my guy.
all game jersey.
You can, but
in-game jersey.
It's not a Don C. But honestly though, on some real stuff, that shows how much respect and shows how much passion he has for himself. He like, bro, I know who I am. This is how much I value myself. This is how much I value my price at. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But guess what? People are buying it.
Right.
People are buying it. So that goes with you, Yogi. I mean, we in this community, bro. You know how much work goes into grabbing these pairs, bro. Standing in line.
I mean, I know what he done built. I
Doing
know
if we gotta do it. You know
I
what
rock
I'm saying?
in this city.
So you know what you're worth. You know your time. So you got a reseller who will sell a pair of Travis Scott's for $300, but you like, bro, I have to go all the way over here. I have to throw the plug an extra $5. I need both for them. I don't care what you pricing.
Right.
I don't care what you're charging. It's the value of your product. And he values himself and he values his product at a high standard, and you gotta respect it.
Right.
You gotta. If you can't afford it, don't buy it.
Right. It come down to, at the end of the day, he's not forcing you to buy it.
No.
Yeah,
So
I ain't
if
gonna
you
buy
rock
it,
with
but
him, you buy it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
rocking with him. You know, he from the city. He done put in his work. He done put in his time. He done put in his dues.
I'd
He
rather
been rocking.
bounce
Shout out to
balls.
RSVP. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
if you know you rocking with him or you can afford it, then you know what I'm saying.
Why the fuck not?
I'm sure he
I
wouldn't.
mean-
I'm sure he wouldn't say, "Hey, take your last 400 and spend it on my jersey."
Nah.
Right.
And
Nah,
I'm like,
not that tight. You know
as
what I'm
an
saying? It's
artist-
for a certain lane and for a certain avenue, and artist he's branded to a certain culture.
Yeah, man.
And you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Clearly,
but shout out to him.
You know, clearly he's advertising that, like you said, for a different culture that's more that high fashion.
Right.
Versace not gonna come in downtown Chicago on the south side and be like, all right, I'm just gonna cut my stuff in half because this is the community I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You put your stuff in a certain area, you price it at that. People gonna buy it or people ain't gonna buy it. That's what it is. I ain't gonna spend.
And I mean-
Yeah, I won't either,
I'll buy
but
your
I'll
shoes,
play.
though.
Hey, you don't. It's like you say, you don't have to. Like you don't fuck with it. I mean, I don't fuck with a lot of the clothes that RSVP. I'd love to, but I just can't.
Right.
But I mean, I love to fuck with all that shit. I love the fucking Python basketball, all that shit. But I just can't do it. But if you can, fuck, go for it. Don C's done a lot of good shit.
I mean, I don't really trip over the price too much.
Nah, see, come on the show, bro.
Put something
Come on
together.
the show.
Put something together for us lower class citizens, man.
Come to
But
Bartlett,
it's
man.
like this too, though. So with art, a lot of times you'll see stuff that might look like a dot on a piece of paper. And you're
Right.
like, why is that $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that? So from an art standpoint, you really can't put value on stuff that's you can see
Creation.
tangibly.
Right.
It's more so your track record, who you are, your history, what thought put you into the process to make you create this work, your inspiration. So, I mean, looking at it from an artist end, I know he put more into it than just saying, I'm gonna take these logos off and sell it like that. It was probably way more thought put into it that we don't see.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
I'm sure it was more of a let's see how much they respect you type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's Don C, bro. You Don C, my boy. Like
Yeah.
you got it on smash.
And while we're on Don C, are y'all fucking with the legacies?
Me personally, I wouldn't fucking with it.
No.
Only ones I was rocking with was a medicine ball, bro. Cause I actually like the colorway. I feel like it's just the heel of the shoe, like the back tab is too small for that high type of shoe.
It should have been like a
You know what I'm
force
saying?
tab or something.
If anything, he should have like a Stitch Nike Air on the back or like a Stitch Jumpman. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the heel is too high and that back tab is too small. Cause I actually rock with like the strap over the front too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I feel that.
It just, I don't know, man.
I like them because they remind me of all the shoes, like the trainers, the Bo Jacksons, all the different trainers of the flights that I used to rock when I was in junior high school, and the colors too. The color, like all the
yeah,
neon
colorways.
shit. Oh man, I used to love that stuff. So I like them.
I
like
think he went in with the colorways and like the inspirations behind the colorways and marketing wise. Because to me, it's kind of like a Spizite, kind of like a Dub.
Yeah, it's definitely like a Spizite. Yeah.
But it's definitely like
marketed a lot better.
but it's not a Jordan type Spizite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He went old school. He doing some Jordan, but like you
mixed
said, he
the
doing
one
that
to
trainer.
bunch.
You know what I'm saying? He doing some other things to kind of culturalize Chicago as a whole. So at that point, it's like you, in a sense, being a Chicago native, it's like you gotta respect the shoe.
Right.
You know, you gotta respect it. You ain't necessarily gotta like it, but just for what it stands for, you gotta respect the shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because it's like we all come from these same backgrounds, these same communities, and you know how rough it gets out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No matter if you're from the suburbs, if you're from the city, it don't matter. So you gotta respect Don C for being able to climb out the barrel
Put on
like
for the
that,
city,
you know?
bro. Put
Yeah.
on for the city.
Right.
I got nothing but
Shout out
respect for
Don
that.
C, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're gonna get into the next topic. The next topic is I want to ask y'all a quick question about how, as far as the bloggers and things of that nature, how they get the access to the first look and shit like that. They saying a lot of the bloggers are posting fakes just to have the first look and bring the traffic and shit to their page. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like that's a real thing, or like talk to me? E, you a blogger?
Yeah.
Like, this
I was
is what-
trying- I was
As far
to do what
as
they
far
was
as the
about to say
bloggers,
first.
I mean, it all depends on who it is. Now, if
Who
they
it is
putting
and
out
who they
fakes
know.
out there,
Who they is and who they know.
then anything if you doing it that's fake, no, we can't rock with that. I don't care if it's shoes, clothes, books, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we can't do that.
A lot
you know?
of college students want to know what a fake book is.
Right.
Right.
You ain't books. You ain't books.
Hey, but you know, if they getting, you know, and they got a plug and they getting it consistently, then I mean, shout out to them. They putting out work, they spending money, they investing, You know, they informing those that don't know what's coming. They letting you get a good shot at the sneaker, seeing what you really go get, because some of these pictures, you know, I'm gonna say that these other companies put out there, sometimes you get the shoe don't even look like what they done marketed it as, you know, but you know, it all depends. If you putting out fakes though, I think, you know, that's hurting the culture, obviously.
But no, you're right, because it's like with those the grape fives that's about to come out, the ones that don't have laces.
Right.
If you didn't have people putting it out beforehand, you wouldn't know that you can't lace them up.
Right.
So when you're gonna buy the shoe, if that was like a deterrent for you, you kind of need to know that going in. So I like it if they give you real content and it's authentic content. That way, like you said, you know ahead of time. So if it's like a shoe, you kind of expect it to have better leather or something. You can kind of see it from a video or website and be like, okay, nah, I'm good, I'll pass on this.
Right.
Well, I don't know what the fuck bro said, so we can go cut to a commercial and come back.
I think you said finish or something.
You said finish?
What you say, nigga? Oh yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, wait, man.
he making me.
I was about to give my opinion.
Yeah, I was
look at him
what they
too.
was saying.
It's all right. I would have just spoke up anyway. I would have spoke up.
Well, fuck you. I thought we did cut the commercial.
Yeah, I didn't
Fuck
know.
it, we back.
How do you feel about it? Because by you being a...
I'm gonna let Sneaker Dad go first.
Should I move my
Let
hat?
Sneaker Dad go first.
So some of those pictures though are pretty. I don't even know. They don't even look like sneakers to me. Just like yeah. Right. I think my opinion on those leakers is, I mean, I love the leaks from people that feel like I can trust. Like there's, you know, I feel like he puts out pretty consistent stuff.
Z Sneakerhead is good. Also.
Yeah, but what I actually get a little bit tired of is the constant competition to always be the like Scoop 208 and those dudes are just like always competing like to be the first to get the fucking picture out, man. My God, it's like it gets old and it gets a little too dramatic in competitive. I mean, yeah, again, the fake shit is just you can't avoid the fake shit, and but I mean, I like the leakers that I can trust, but I don't like the drama that keeps coming up with these guys and like the fighting and the who got it first, and then like somebody stealing the picture. So it might not even be a fake picture. It might even be a fake, but they'll take that picture, and if it doesn't have your name on it, they're gonna take credit for it.
I think it's a competition. I mean, what a lot of people don't understand, it's a business.
It is.
Behind it, and I'm sure, bro, it's a, so.
But there's a right way and a wrong way to run your business.
You don't have to
and if you're
compete
doing it unethically, or it's gotten into just like, like a cat fight or something, I'm not interested in that shit.
Right.
Yeah, man. Now, as far I look at it both ways because I run an Instagram and I run a YouTube. Now, as far as on the Instagram side, I look at specific people. There's only two people that I really it's a couple like Sneaker Bar Detroit is good. Yeah. Z Sneakerhead is good. And Pinot E. Those are my three go-tos. It's been times where people who work at Finish Line, Champs, Foot Locker, they get stuff in early, send me pictures, and then I shoot it to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a wider market. Of course, I'm gonna post it too, but they give me the shout out for the picture, like the JTH Bio Majors. I had the first official image of it. I sent it to Z Sneakerhead. Boom, he sent it out. I think even like Sneaker News posted it on their page. But it's good to see that stuff early. But when it comes to actually like YouTube and actually having the sneaker in hand now, it's different between the picture and in hand. Now, I get a lot of flack from newbies or other people because they're like, damn, how is this dude getting these shoes 2 months early or 3 months or 4 or a month early? I'm like, dude, I'm in Chicago. I'm in the mecca of all this. You know what I'm saying? I know people who backdoor. I'm not going to say their names. But I know people who can, you know what I'm saying? I know people who I can make do. I need them. Or now it's to the point where they be like, bro, I got these in. You know what I'm saying? We can make it known the biggest reseller in Chicago. My bro found last 1728. He done told me where he get his stuff from. I know it's legit. He hit me, E. You need these?
All
bro,
legit.
I need that 11. I need that 11. All legit. But then you got what I call it ignorance. I call it ignorance. I call it people who can't do what you do. They hate on it. If you can't get a pair 3 months early, how this dude getting these? It can't be real.
But they say
How are
that
you getting?
they want to see you do good, because not better than them.
Right.
Everybody that's watching at the crib, y'all see these two motherfuckers' faces, man? How they just grinning as we talk about this? I got so many L's in my back.
How is he getting 10 pair of off-white Prestos? They legit. This man know what he's doing. So for somebody, and I get passionate with this, because I run a legit YouTube channel, legit business, and I hate when people say, oh, Unbreakable Kids got these. How he get this? Because you don't know how I'm doing it. I'm not telling you my secrets. It's fake. Because Yogi can get 10 pair of off-whites, they fake. Because it's an expensive shoe. You can't get your hands on it, but this man can get 10 pairs and it's fake. Because you, bro,
That's how I get 10
it's jealousy,
in a row.
bro.
Yeah.
It's jealousy. It's jealousy.
I got 10 pairs of off-white fakes.
It's jealousy, bro.
I'm on my 40th L right now.
At the end of the day, man, it's jealousy. At the end of the day, you can't do what the next man doing. You questioning what he doing. That's just like if the finest female walk up in here and tell her pull her. I'm like,
hey, baby.
How is he? You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that.
I don't
You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that. But
The host is doing trying.
dude's gonna be like, how is he doing that? They're like, how is he doing that? That Unbreakable Kicks for her. How is he doing that? He paid her. He did that. You know what I'm saying?
Just know we put in time and work for this,
bro.
man.
It don't
You know,
come
this ain't
overnight,
yeah. We done built
It don't
this.
come. You gotta have
know.
this in order to get there. You know
In
what
all
I'm saying?
seriousness, Dame Dash said some shit back in the day. He said, if you can't respect somebody with $1 million, you'll never get your own million.
Right.
Bro.
So with that being said, man, cut all the hatred out, man. If you can't get your hands on it, grind harder.
But let's get it
Start from the
together.
blood.
Let's get it together. That's my answer. Let's get it together.
And talk to these people, man. These good brothers right here, man. Everybody you see on this motherfucking panel right now, good dudes. All of them jumping their inbox DMs. They're not Hollywood. We real street.
I ain't Hollywood.
Chicago,
Real.
suburban.
Real.
Yeah.
Authentic.
Stop playing with us.
59.
Man.
Around 59. You don't want to fuck around 59.
So, okay.
Lots of accidents.
Now we approaching the end, almost at the end of the show, so we got a few more questions I want to ask you guys. How do y'all feel about the UNC players being penalized for selling their threes?
I'm gonna jump into this one right away.
I'm gonna say, y'all got what y'all deserve, because y'all done sell them to me. That's what y'all asking.
As far as
Y'all
you know,
like ugly. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, you know, I already feel a certain way, you know, with athletes, you know, the college athletes not being able to be paid. Y'all make billions of dollars off them, not millions, billions.
That's facts.
Okay? Y'all put their names on these jerseys. So you telling me you could put their name on a jersey, but they can't sign and sell that same jersey?
And they can't have YouTube channel. I mean, they
Right.
can't have a YouTube
Just
channel.
makes no sense.
One player, he either had to get rid of his YouTube channel or get cut from the team because
Right.
he was making money off YouTube.
Right.
So in a sense, it's just like they don't want them. I look at it two ways.
You don't
okay?
want, you
Not
don't,
to
I
cut
don't
off
want you to
Yogi.
make money
Yeah.
without me making money first.
And not to cut off Yogi, I look at it two ways. One way, let them dudes make their money. On the other way, by y'all watching it so hard, I collect PEs. So how am I gonna get some PEs now when y'all monitoring it like that? Now
I'm gonna catch another L, y'all.
Yeah.
But one thing that people don't know about PEs, and you know, I just got into collecting them, is that like each player has their number on the shoe. In some way, it could be on like the outsole of the shoe, it could be on the insole, it could be on the tongue. So all the PEs I have, the number is scratched off. So it can never be tracked back to that player who sold the shoes. So now, since everything is being watched like a hawk, if I was to try to get a pair of UNC 3s, them mugs are doubled now. They gotta be doubled now because they watching it so hard, people are scared to sell their shoes now. So how you gonna get your hands on them?
And that's some good information, like to all the people that catch L's like me and don't know about with the samples and shit like that. I never knew that.
Yeah.
The numbers and shit, I never knew that.
I thought
my man-
PE
my
was
man
physical
Soul
education.
Turf.
I didn't even know what the fuck PE was.
like a man Soul Turf over here who got like a stupid PE collection. We can go over there and look at all his PEs, all his collegiate PEs. all the collegiate
No, we're not gonna
PEs.
look at those because y'all may do an investigation. We're not gonna do that.
But if you were to look at them, you will see that it will be like a little permanent marker like square that's marking out the number of the actual player so that player don't get in trouble.
Right.
So if you out there and you pop your shit off, you safe, man. We're not gonna leak your secret. Everything's all good.
And you know
Keep
what?
flooding.
These
Keep flooding them. I don't have any.
Yeah, I mean, if these students want to sell their shoes, fucking go for it, man. Like he said, it's NCAA, coaches, schools,
Everybody.
all these people
Everybody,
making
man.
so much goddamn money off
You
these
hire
people.
put them on the payroll, and they have
I mean,
jobs
I'm not gonna get
off
too-
coming to my games that you sell tickets for. I mean, we
Video
can go
game
down
companies.
Right, we can go down the line.
Lose your scholarship.
And I'm out
Right,
here
true
hurting.
that.
And you try to
Eating
say,
ramen noodles and
you
shit,
know,
y'all eating steak.
yeah, you giving me a
lobster.
scholarship, but like you said, I'm eating ramen noodles and mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Yeah, because it ain't like
And you
get a
and I
job.
have I can't get a job because I got to go to school. I'm traveling with the team. I'm putting in full, dedication to the team.
These aren't slaves.
And you give
I
me
mean,
a
come
pair
on.
of gym shoes, and I can't do as I please with them.
Yeah, they're gym shoes,
It's
man.
just-
Come
come on now. That just
too
don't
much. It
add
ain't
up.
Unless it's like
Right,
part of
there-
the team.
right.
Right.
So no, that's just not.
There's a lot.
Control.
I'll tell you
They
what.
want to control everything.
There's a lot
Trying to control
darker shit going on underneath in the NCAA and these coaches
Right,
and some of
and
this
some
other
shoes.
shit going on and
Yeah,
some
it's
damn
not-
shoes. So we got better
it's not
shit to
as
worry
clean as
about,
it
in my
look like,
opinion.
Facts, man. Let these boys shine.
But y'all
All right,
know, my bad. Y'all know they saying college players can go back to school now. If they don't get
Oh
drafted.
yeah, that's
Right.
what.
So that's a plus. I feel like
I like how they implemented
What's that? What's that?
They let the college if you enter for the draft and you don't get drafted, you get an opportunity to go back to school.
Right.
Oh, that's
Right.
what's up.
So that's dope. I feel like
You
that's
should
gonna
be
save
able
a lot
to,
of
I
you
mean-
should have been getting
But you know
some
what?
type of
That's
compensation.
We'll
Offset
take
that, I feel like
progress.
that,
We'll take a step in the right direction,
slow,
but
but yeah.
keep going there. We're not just gonna
And you
take
know what I
that.
feel like they did
Start
to
paying
offset
these
that
boys too.
Is when LeVar Ball started up the JBA.
Yeah.
Now they trying to compete with the fact that he's taking these kids away from not having to go to college and getting paid
Right.
to play ball.
I mean, this whole slave master mentality,
Yeah.
we won't go all into that.
Yeah.
But that's dead. We need to bring that to an
I
end.
agree.
You think, you could just take this, generation of people and just, we
Control
go
it.
piggyback
I agree.
and control them and
Do it with the
that's
NFL
over.
too.
That's
Free
like,
labor, that's what college
yeah,
is.
like
Oh,
you
yeah,
using
definitely
me,
doing it with the NFL.
you using
I'm-
me to
I'm getting
benefit
soured on you.
and I can't benefit. Like that makes no sense.
All right, this final question, man, and I'm just gonna drop it on the table.
Boom.
Is the Yeezy 350 dead? Is it dead?
It's dead. It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Dead.
I ain't gonna say
It's dead to the reseller.
I ain't gonna
It's
say
dead
it's
to the
dead.
reseller.
It's dead to the hype.
reseller.
It's not dead to the fashion. I'm still rocking with them.
Oh yeah, it's not. Well,
still put on for the
and
city.
And to the point, it's not really
do
dead
need
to
some-
the reseller either.
He
It's
needs
not.
some. He need to come with a different colorway. The whole white and the cream and
Butter
That was the
and
butter. That was too,
highlighters.
Nah, but he did
Come
that
with
for
them.
me, so I can customize.
Right.
Oh yeah, the butters are
Kanye
perfect. Butters are
Kanye,
perfect.
Kanye person. But even to the resale, I mean, theoretically, if you still could pop them off for 300, give or take, because there's still certain areas that don't get them. But like what people realize is that StockX rule the world, but it's still mugs who don't use apps, who don't got a smartphone. You know what I'm saying?
It's somebody that wants their shoe
want their
tonight,
shoe. You know,
that
they
hasn't
don't wanna
fit
wait.
tonight,
They don't wanna
that's
wait.
going out
So
tonight,
pay
they
that
fresh.
$350.
Yes,
They'll
they
pay
want
that
their
$350.
shoe.
That's your $100 profit right there.
We
Right.
pulling up.
Here's what I'm gonna say. One way to check that out is our Yeezy's dead. Walk around this area and look at how many Yeezys there are right now. And let's see. Maybe it is dead. Maybe it isn't. I could be wrong. Maybe I just want them to be dead.
I mean, because look, when
I
they
don't
sell
know.
out, they still have a higher resale value. It
They
might take
do,
a
they
moment
do.
to sell out.
It's a couple.
Being
just
being dead is not. You got to be dead. He's not dead. He's just down.
He doesn't
It's
have
just
pulse.
not
He has a
So
pulse.
he on life support.
He's on life support. He has a pulse. It's definitely not the same height that it was a couple years ago.
I'm gonna say,
Until he
the
come out
heart
with a
rate
whole
just
new
a little
model.
lower.
That's
Yeah.
it.
He might need to get in the gym and pump up a little bit. You know what I'm
750,
saying?
that 750, is it 750?
Yeah.
Those are still up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
like
it
he
wasn't
trying to drop like a maroon colorway I seen like a while back.
It's only dead though because everybody had like red stripes, Oreos, coppers,
No, but those up there though.
reds.
Those
That's,
up there.
yeah, that's all 350s.
Those are up
Those
there.
up there, but it's only dead because everybody has it. So now the 12 and 13-year-old is selling the shoe that used to go for $500, $600 a pop. Now he's selling it for $40 over retail.
What do you think took over the 350? Do you think it was off-whites? right now? Like right now, currently, like what surpassed the Yeezys?
I wouldn't even say Off-White because Off-White's so hard to get.
I had a pair of Yeezys and the comfort on them is, like the comfort is up there.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like you got on a sock with grip.
They ain't touching these Prestos though.
Comfortable as hell.
Definitely not.
I can't
Definitely
compare
not.
contrast though because I
Definitely
so many
not.
fucking M's.
Yeah. I only know because I stole my son's once and tried them on. That's all I know.
Them Yeezys
Shout out
ain't
to the
touching
plug.
these Prestos, bro. And that's the only reason I
Oh,
kept
really?
these, because how comfortable they are, bro. Like, Jordans aren't comfortable. Like, if I was to wear a pair of Jordans today, boy, my feet would be killing me in the next hour. But these Prestos, I'm good on these Prestos, bro.
The OGs, first round,
See,
ain't nothing competing with it.
see,
Nothing.
that's a $1,250
Nothing.
shoe right now, man.
Man, you walking on clouds.
Man,
Okay,
I
you
want to
walking on
try it. I
clouds.
want to try it, bro, but
Man.
I don't know if I'm ready for that one, man. And I spend bread on shoes, but that's, I don't know. I couldn't look myself in the mirror.
Might pull that 11 out the cut, man. Might have to pull that 11 OG out the cut,
hey,
man.
if I walk out with it, y'all know who I bought it from.
I wear 10.5, but you know, we got all of
he,
them.
no, he got stuff.
We got the size right.
Right, he got
I
stuff,
cover it
bro.
all.
He
We
holds
cover it
on
all.
to it.
No bullshit. I enjoyed this, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
I'm a real
Yes,
dude.
sir,
I
man.
like to shake hands
Yes,
with
sir.
part ways, man. So
My
Yeah,
pleasure.
I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
all you guys, man. And we gonna wrap this shit up, man. Flight School TV, goddamn it. We had a sneak peek. We finna walk around and enjoy the event. And it was a pleasure having you knowledgeable gentlemen on our show, man. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Once again, shout yourself out, plug yourself, man. Let these people know what the fuck y'all do, man. This shot time.
All right,
Man.
another than that.
Go ahead,
Another
bro.
than that, you got Flight School, you got Unbreakable Kicks, you got Sneak Peek, and we out.
All right, hey, I want to shout out. First of all, I want to shout out Flight School. I want to.
Yeah, that's how I ended off.
No, but honestly, I need to shout out Flight School because these guys have turned me on to so many people in Chicago that I would never have known about. And I'm fucking with your shit now. Like there's just so many people he turns me on to, and I think what you're doing is great for Chicago. So definitely much respect. It was an honor to be on the show. If you want to follow me on IG, I don't have much going on, but you want to follow me, I'll happily accept it. It's Sneaker Dad with 2 D's at the end, and check out Soul to Soul podcast. That shit's gonna start picking it back up again. So
Pump them up, man. 40, you got prune juice.
I got prune juice. I will backdoor all the prune juice for you. All of it.
Man, shout out Flight School, man. You know, doing big things. Y'all got to follow them. He putting in a lot of work going in the city. You know, interviewing. Y'all got to check out the interviews.
Yep.
He taking y'all places that y'all would never be, y'all would never see, y'all never know the stories behind.
Absolutely.
Bringing a lot of people together, man. So shout out, bro. Definitely follow him. Follow everybody up here. I rock with everybody, bro. Like this shirt said, man, break bread, bro. We ain't got to compete.
It's all about
all
networking.
of us is kings, bro.
It's all about networking,
working and
man.
getting it together. You
That's
know what
how
I'm
we
saying?
get it when you network.
Any releases that's needed, you know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Snapchat, IG, Young OG. YUUNG_OG_. Snapchat free bands. Follow me, I'll follow you back. I support anything y'all do. If y'all got a branding, clothing, stores, whatever it is, we support each other.
Absolutely.
I mean, I remember when I first met Face from Flight School last year, and just to see the progression from I think it was last October to now, it's a complete turnaround. So to see that type of progression is inspiring too from my end. And I really appreciate the opportunity again. It was an honor on my part too to sit with you guys and have this conversation because I had never met any of you except for you one time.
Right.
But it wasn't like real formal. Yeah, he didn't even know who I was.
Right.
So it's always good to network. Networking is key, like everybody says. So.
I don't even think
that's simple stuff.
You don't even remember we met at Con. You was doing the custom.
I was.
Yeah. I ain't mad at you. I was getting money. You was getting money, man. You was doing your thing. But man, do y'all? Hold on, let me. Do y'all see these? Can I get a zoom in? Do y'all see these joints? Do y'all see these?
That's simple.
Man.
That's like an artistic project or something.
Man, he said these
That's
simple.
Picasso.
He said these simple. Yeah.
Tune in
Something
with
coming
everybody,
soon, man.
Flight School, Sneak Peek, goddamn it, we out here. Unbreakable, Sneaker Dad, Yogri,
Fab.
Bam.
Yeah.